What's going on, YouTubians? We are now at Game 3, and I've been toting it as a best of 7, and I have lied to you. I am a liar. Do not trust me. It is a best of 5. I don't know why I thought it was a best of 7. It is a best of 5, so let's get cracking. Game 3, Dimaga, Diestar. Let's rock this. Last 2 games, we have seen Diestar lose to Mass Zergling transfer over to Infestor Ultra. Hopefully we'll see Diestar do something a little different. We are on the IC Cup map called Test Bug. It is the only 3-player map I think I've seen used regularly in any sort of tournament, and it's actually really, really cool. It uses 3 tile sets if you haven't seen it before. One is this one, which looks like the Xel'Naga, caverns tile set. Down here we have like the Metalopolis type theme, more like robotics facility. And up here we have like the jungle, which is like the most out of place out of all of them. In the center, we have a single Xel'Naga watchtower that is readily available, while we have 3 others, one here, and one down here, all taken up by destructible debris. So if you want to control these watchtowers, you need to take out this debris. And the debris has 1500 health, so it's pretty tough, but it's useful if you for longer games. You need to get that map control, especially for people like Protoss and where they don't have like speedlings or anything early game. Those are really, really useful. It's also quite a large map, so I would not be surprised to see Dimaga go 16 hatch again, while we'll see, I wouldn't be surprised to see Diestar here to do like another early expansion like he's done in the past couple games. Maybe we'll see some more Hellions. Maybe he'll switch it up. Maybe we'll see something a bit different that just will kind of throw Dimaga off. Maybe he's expecting the same thing. Not really going for a wall off again. Excuse me, I've got so much crap in my throat lately. We have the drone kind of sweeping in, doing a quick check, sweeping out, moving on out, seeing what he needs to see. And we are doing a 16 hatch again, so we were correct there. Also, I've been thinking, I need an overlay. If I'm going to be casting, I need an overlay. Just having this minimized is so ugly. So, if any of you have any idea of how to get an overlay or want to make me an overlay, that'd be awesome. But I don't expect anything magical. And my cat now jumped on my lap. We do have the SCV going in to do a quick little scouting. We do have a spawning pool on the way while it continues to drone up. The orbital command is also on the way. Marine popping out. We have an extractor going down. So we have the typical openings we've seen from both of them. We do have, it looks like, a tech lab going down again over here. So maybe we'll see some Marauder play, or we might see a factory drop down again, and maybe some more Hellions. That also wouldn't be surprising since we saw that the past 2 games as well. Dropping down another supply depot off of the ramp. Maybe he'll move over the barracks like he did last time to do like a later game wall off to stop that Zergling rush run by if he goes for it. The spawning pool is almost done, and we have the SCV. Is he going to go build anything? Nope, he's going back to mine. Doing his job. We have a Reaper coming out. We did see that last game, though. I didn't fail watching the game a second time after I had casted it. He did do some Reaper harass, but it was kind of lame. And where's the bunker? We got a bunker going down somewhere. We got another bunker rush. He's bunker rushing again. Just trying to do some damage, try to force. I don't think he's expecting to stop that expansion since it's so late, but he's forcing drones off the line, which is critical. It's mining time that Dimaga is not getting. And he pulls, what? He looks like he's got 3-6 off the line, and one Marine's already there this time. And it was a little late last time, the Marine kind of had to pop in, pop back. Looks like the bunker is going to finish. Is the Marine going to get there in time? He's so close to dead end. Yes, he gets inside. We have 4 Zerglings popping out. He is surrounding. He's going to be able to pull this bunker off for what cost? We have 1 drone going down. Does he get anything else? Let's look around. Does he get anything? No. What? No. No. He gets 1 Zergling out of all that. A Zergling and a drone. And he's going to be able to just move these drones right over the expansion, popping out a few, we got a Queen popping out, droning up, speed, Zergling speed on the way. We do have a factory and another command center going up, so we do have an early expansion build going down. This time he didn't build it up here, he built it right at the expansion. I really like that because this is such an easy choke to defend. It's a little close to the expansion, but it's something that's just, it's easily defendable. And depending on where you are in this map, the choke can be a little bit longer. Like this choke is a little bit further away from the natural than the other one. We do have the Reaper coming in and do some poking and prodding, doing what he can. I like how he's waiting for the Reaper to get back here. Maybe he gets surrounded on the creep, but the Reaper does not get in there. He does not do any scouting, so he didn't get much information. He wouldn't have gotten much anyway, but again, knowing that he is just droning up is something that will cue you to either take your expansion tech up, do an early push to force him to his economy into being made units instead of droning up. But that Reaper didn't get anything, though he could, if he wanted to, jump up here but he is not. I think he just pulled them back. And we got 2 Reapers here with a bunker going up to defend this orbital. The orbital's almost finished. We do have, let's take a look over here. He is getting Hellions again. Are we going to see Blue Flame? I wouldn't be surprised if he's going mass Hellion. We do have another factory up with more Hellions, so if we don't see Blue Flame getting researched, then I just think that's a bit silly. We do have a reactor going up. We are not walling off yet, or at least not quite yet. And, yeah, that's about it we got going down over here. Looks like we have Layer Tech going up for Dimaga. He has some Zerglings out over here, kind of controlling the Naga, kind of poke in, see what he can see. We have one of the Hellions out. We have 2 Reapers in here, which are going to be able to fend these guys off really quickly, just one-shotting every Zergling. These Zerglings are going to run in here. He is, once again, going to see everything he needs to see. He's going to see a factory with a tech lab on it, so he expects to see Reapers. It is upgrading something, and I think he has seen that. And we have, he is going to see another factory with a reactor on it, so he knows we're going to see some heavy Reaper play. So let's see what he does to combat that. We do have a Roach Warren going down and a Spine Crawler. Blue Flame is on the way. We got 3 more Hellions on the way. He was able to do some economic damage to Diestar, though. Excuse me, I'm inhaling my spit. I'm just getting so excited. Oh, Zerg Terran, make me excited. But that's beside the point. Moving on. So we do have Blue Flame, like I said, heading up. We've got some more, 3 more Hellions on the way. We have 16 Zerglings on the way. The Roach Warren and Evo Chamber. Let's see what's going on down here. Here we are. We have the Evolution Chamber here. The Roach Warren, I assume, is right there. Yep. And I actually like this placement. It's interesting. He's kind of created a narrow choke right here, forcing them to come down to this area and allowing him to do what he needs to do. The problem with that is, in my opinion, that Terran just thrive with chokes. That's kind of their specialty, having chokeholds. And he sends the Hellions in a little early before the Blue Flame is done, not doing nearly as much damage as they could. He has Zerglings rushing up, picking off what he can. Oh, that's a lot of Zerglings getting burned there. He loses one of the Hellions, but he lost so many Zerglings. That was worth it. I would say that's a win for our Terran. Let's take a look at Army. I'm sorry, not Army. Whoop. Oh, man, I'm messing all kinds of stuff up. APM, Army Supply, units killed, Control R. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So, Dimaga has lost 23 to a normal 9, and we have workers lost, 2 for Dimaga, 2 killed for Dimaga, 4 killed for, 2 killed for Diestar, 4 killed for Dimaga. That was that Zergling run by, so I could have done that very wrong. I apologize. There we go. I like to keep that up so we can see the food differential right up there. I know this M, the thing between M and man, I'm so sorry. I'm coughing at you guys. I know this little thing between the M and the Diestar stands for a clan. There are other ones, like I think Adele's another one. We do have Spire popping as we speak, so maybe we'll see some Mutalisks. Does he know about it? Does he know about it? We have Supply Depot, not necessarily. I'm sure he'll scan soon enough. We do have Stimpack on the way. I apologize for all this pausing, by the way. I don't know what's going on. I'm having issues talking. I did drink a bunch of water before going to this next cast, so I don't know why my throat is so dry. 13 drones on the way. If we look at the TAL, he is significantly ahead as far as workers go, and that's going to put him even more ahead. He's popping down, what is this? Another Evolution Chamber, which is going to kind of solidify this. It'll allow him for double ups and solidify this kind of this wall he's got going here. So we'll see how that holds. He's got Zerglings in the front. I like that he's got his Roaches over here with being able to just hold this. Hellions can't do too much to these, and they can do significant damage to the Hellions, especially for 4 of them and what the Roaches cost. The only big thing about Roaches is they cost 2 food. We have bunkered up 2 Reapers and a Marine in here. Kind of just doing what he can. He does know, it looks like, about the Spire. He has dropped a turret, a missile turret in here. And if we take a look in here, he's dropping a few more barracks with both reactors, so we'll see some more heavy infantry play again. It looks like he's going to be doing the same thing he has every time. We have a siege tank coming out here, so maybe we'll see siege get upgraded. Whoa, so angry at my coughing. I apologize. 1-1-ups coming up for Dimaga, not my cat is coughing. We have Infestation Pit popping just now, so Pathogenic Gland is going right away. As we look at our production tab, we have armor level 1 going up for M Diestar, as well as 7 more Marines and 2 siege tanks coming out. So kind of a push back and forth. He's looking for a very harassing play. I'm going to try to edit that out if I can, because I just can't stop coughing. His Hellions have been pretty effective again this game, more so than most games, but still, he's forced him to get roaches this time around, which I like from Dimaga doing. Just being able to take out those Hellions. Roaches are so good against Hellions. He is moving his speedlings around, getting a nice little view of the corner. There, the Hellions, Blue Flame's just going to wipe out all those Zerglings, and the rest of them are just going to go down and bringing his roaches in, kind of attacking, pushing him away. The hatchery's going to pop, not going to be able to do too much as those Hellions just kind of speed on away, not doing much. I like the Overlord placement here. And here, people are like, well, what's the Overlord placement in the corners for? It allowed him to see drops coming. Any drops with Medivacs or any early airplay, if he ever had Banshees or something that weren't cloaked, which he doesn't, but primarily drops. Allows him to see drops coming on the corner, primarily to his natural expansion, so I like that. We got some over here to see if, keep an eye on over here, see if he goes for a third. Very smart move. Dimaga is very good at the map control. Map control, as once said by Day 9, is actually like a resource. Having map control is like having minerals. It's just really, really good. And here we go. I have a huge push coming in, taking out that queen. I think it had a creep tomb rest where the little thing was right there, and just kind of moving on in. What are we gonna do here? Scanning, taking out the creep tomb rest, pushing that creep spread back, reducing the mobility of any infestors that are now out, and Zerglings, even though they are speedlings. Now he's setting up, spreading out, seeing what he can do. We do have a bunch of Zerglings infestors taking out fungal growthing and murdering all those Marines. But the siege tanks are not sieged up, so then we're going to be able to take out those Zerglings without doing any splash damage to their own troops. We got fungal growth taking out these siege tanks, at least stopping in their tracks. This is a very good delay tactic by Dimaga. I really like it. Stops the Terran from moving in, allows him to re-macro up, re-get his troops up and running. We just have Hellions now and siege tanks. Then we do have 7 more Marines, combat shield upgrade on the way, 2 more siege tanks with 8 more Zergling pairs. 28 more Zerglings on the way, just trying to force us off. This is a very good push. Good timing by Diestar here, just kind of pushing him back up to the wall. He has a very good contain. Any units that kind of pop out here are just going to get hit by siege and then cleaned up if they decide to attack via Hellions. This is very, very good contain here, and we're just going to be seeing, I assume, rally up coming up. Rally points are going to be set. Yes, there are the rally points. He has all of his men rally down here. Here come a bunch of SCVs, so probably some bunker and some repair going on down here. We have a bunch of beach balls being thrown, forcing those siege tanks to do splash damage to their own troops. We have a few Marines stimming. Queen kind of getting a little out of her element, off the creep, getting pulled back, and just holding this off. A lot of SCVs in this army. Here come a bunch of Marines. A bunker being dropped now. We have 2 more infestors being dropped. He has a really good contain. Dimaga has a lot of minerals, but not the larva to use it all on. He needs those queens, and I think he lost one in the process to just kind of keep doing it's spewing. We're dropping another bunker over here, doing he's done. He is very, very, very contained. This is not good for Dimaga. He's got Marines here taking out the roach. No more roaches after the 10 that are being produced. He looks like the siege tanks are going to start poking away and shooting out the evolution chambers, kind of just finishing those off. We have 4 infestors on the way, 14 Zerglings to be Dimaga's big final push, I think. Though it's going to be coming from many, many different areas. It is rallied up right down the hill. He's going to need to change that rally, or these enemies, these units are going to kind of try and run by. And here they go. They're going to get shot down. Here come a bunch of roaches. Now they're going to be able to do anything. It doesn't look like it. Too many Marines, too many siege tanks. He's going for one final big push. And here we go. It's going to be not enough. Repairing the bunkers. Fungal growthing all those Marines. Maybe this will be it. All these roaches just taking out what he can. He has Zerglings on the way, and there's the GG from Dimaga. Not enough. And so 1 game goes to Diestar. It has now 2-1 Dimaga. We have another 2 games coming up to see where it goes in this best of 5. I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, too. This is Mathis445, signing out.